Yo, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of EmpireJeffTV, coming to you with the Dodgers pregame special, man. Dodgers getting ready to take on the Seattle Mariners in game 2 of a 3-game set, downtown LA, Dodger Stadium, Chavez Ravine, man. And it's getting to that time of the year, man, that exciting time of the year. MLB pennant race, NFL coming back, NBA around the corner in a couple of months. And the Dodgers are starting to hit on all cylinders, coming off last night's 3-0 win over the Mariners. We get Max Muncy back. He hits a 2-run jack. We got Gavin Lux staying hot. He gets a solo shot. And Gavin Stone with those 10 Ks, those 15 swing and misses yesterday. And the Dodgers seem to be putting things together here. And if they win tonight, that's 3 of their last 4. And they would win this series and then look to win the next series against the Tampa Bay Rays, man. So we got Walker Buehler going tonight. Walker Buehler. Walker because he be walking a lot of people, but a guy that just can't seem to get right, can't seem to find his stuff, can't seem to just get things handled out there on the mound, man. Like I've said, if him or Bobby Miller, one of those two can figure it out, that's only going to put the Dodgers in a better predicament. But Walker Buehler is really struggled this season. He's 1-4 with a 6 ERA. This season, which is almost double his career ERA, about 3.20. And he's just struggling left and right. And it's not even just this season. If you go back over his last 15 games, man, he's at a 6.02 ERA. And, he had the injury, came back. He only gave up 2 earned runs on a game versus Texas. Then he gave up 7 runs, and then he gave up 3 runs in about 3 1/3 inning in Milwaukee. Just has not looked good in his return. Hopefully that playing at home, pitching at home tonight can kind of get him going, can kind of get him to where he can have a better performance out there. And maybe having the crowd behind him, having some more bats behind him, maybe some run support. Maybe they can get on the board early and give him some support there and help Walker Buehler get back on track, man. But is that kind of the theme is what it's been of Clayton Kershaw going 6 innings, Gavin Stone going 7 innings. Walker Buehler, if he's going to get out there and can barely make it through the third inning or even to the fourth inning, then at that point, you're putting the pen in a really bad situation if you're throwing starting pitchers out there who can't go at least 5 innings in a game. So especially when you're in the part of the season where you really need to start defining roles, you really need to stop going to the well so much and have your bullpen's arms be a little bit rested and, prepare for the playoffs. So Walker Buehler's performance today is going to be imperative. It's going to be important. Does he lose a spot in the rotation if he goes out there and throws a dud, against the Seattle Mariners, who just ton of swing and miss in that lineup? Haven't been able to hit the baseball very well. Haven't been able to score runs. Now they've got the top ERA in baseball, so they're going to suppress you, right? They're going to keep your score down most likely, but they can't hit the ball either. So if Walker Buehler gets lit up by the Seattle Mariners, then that's going to be a real problem there, man. So shout out to Court Kings, Chris. I see you, my brother. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your continued support, man. You are appreciated. Roy, what's going on, brother? He says short leash for Buehler. If he can't get success against M's, have clear his locker and go to OKC. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you can't go blue. Appreciate you, Roy, for tuning in as always, man. Yeah, if he can't get this win against the lowly Seattle Mariners from an offensive standpoint, then it's going to be a problem. If he only gives up 2 runs and, Seattle's arms hold down the Dodgers and the bats don't do their job, then I totally understand that. But if he can't, we don't even need domination for this. If he can't even at least be serviceable against this team, then I agree with you. They've got to figure some other things out there. But the bats got to bring it today. They've got to accept the challenge of going against this low ERA ball club and playing at home, playing on a high. Like I said, they're getting all their guys back, man. They got their play-up lineup intact, and this is what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for this stretch of the season to see what this team can provide, and we're here now. We're here now. We're in the funnest part of the season, and things are going to really start to get going here. And these arms and the amount of time that they go to the bullpen too early is going to start affecting this team. So I'm watching this. I'm watching this Yankees and Cleveland game, the Guardian game here. And this is a wild one. It's 3-3 right now. We've had some craziness here, including they had a pickoff, not a pickoff, but a rundown, and no one covered second base for the Yankees. It was a hot mess. You had an overturned call at the plate for a run. It's been crazy. You just saw a Yankee just get hit in the butt on a throw from the outfield. It's just been a wild game. The Diamondbacks are currently leading in Miami. So that's, it's got NL West implications there from a standings standpoint. So they're leading there. Last I saw 3-1, I believe. Yankees, Guardians tied 3-3. The Padres got the Twins again today. So hopefully the Twins can get one from them and kind of help the Dodgers out. Dodgers got a 4-game lead over the Arizona Diamondbacks and a 3-game lead over the San Diego Padres. And they're kind of neck and neck with the Philadelphia Phillies. And they are the first team in the majors to get to 74 wins. Lewis, I see you, brother. What's going on, man? He said, what's good, my big brother Jeff? Let's go, Dodgers. You got to believe. Facts, man. Yeah, man, the Dodgers getting stuff together, man. They're putting things together. So I'm going to start doing, if I'm home in time, with these later games, the 7 p.m. games, I'm going to start doing some pregame. I'm going to do some postgame. I'm going to do the game live. We are live tonight on playback.tv/EmpireJeffTV. I pinned the link in the chat. Join the playback room. Come watch the game with your boy for free on playback.tv/EmpireJeffTV. Pull up, watch some real baseball talk, someone that knows what they're talking about. Enjoy the game. Let's have some fun. And, I've been waiting all season for this to happen on playback. And, now we got the games. And it's a special time, man. It's a special time. So I'm excited. So I appreciate you for tuning in, Lewis. Controversial, man. What's going on? He said, what's new, bro? What's going on? I haven't seen you for a minute. I've been away. I popped in the last couple of days, been back. So I appreciate you tuning in. When you don't come around for a while, YouTube gets mad at you and kind of suppresses the algorithm. The algorithm there doesn't send notifications. You got to earn your way back. You got to earn your respect back. It's like Google's a gangster, man. Yeah, how they do us out here. But it is what it is. But I appreciate you for tuning in. Excited about this Dodger stretch run here. Excited about this Dodger team. I'm excited to get back to covering the Lakers too, once they got something to talk about. But I'm not going to be out here just doing clickbait stuff. Nothing really going on right now. So we'll talk about something when there's something to talk about. But right now, the Dodgers something to talk about, man. We got the NFL around the corner. I haven't really done any NFL streams, but I'm I'm thinking about it this year. I'm not, when it comes to like covering sports, it's NBA, MLB are kind of neck and neck for me. NFL, I love the NFL. I have Sunday ticket every year. But my level of knowledge in the NFL is not what it is of MLB and NBA. So if I dive in and really focus on it and lock in, I could get it there. But I may do some streams, may cover my Giants, may do some Sunday night football stuff. But definitely excited to continue to bring more to the channel. Hope you're doing good, controversial man. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Walker Buehler? I've been asking these questions a lot lately, right? Because you had Kershaw had a really strong performance. He had a strong game. We had Gavin Stone, who's been solid. He was a little rough, since June, but his last couple starts really got it together there. But Kershaw, his last 3 starts have been solid. Like I said, if Buehler can just be decent out there, man. Do you guys still got some trust in Buehler? Do you think do you think he can rally? Do you think he can put this back together? Do you think he can somehow rise from this? Do you think he can find his stuff again? Do you think he could be a guy that we can put on the mound in a playoff game on the road and be like, look, we can trust this guy for 6 innings? Do you think that guy can still get out there and strike fear and hit his hearts? He can still stare them down, blow them away with that fastball? Do you think this guy can still reach that potential? Do you think he can get back to who he was, the guy that we sent out there in a tiebreaker game in 2018 as a rookie to go take on the Colorado Rockies for the division in a year that we then went to the World Series? Like, do you think this guy could still have it to do that? I don't know, man. I don't know. And it's a weird situation when I've got more trust in a guy coming off surgery and a guy that's been had some struggles in Kershaw. But right now I trust Kershaw more than I trust Walker Buehler, because Kershaw, it's not going to be mental. It's not going to be mental. He's going to get out there and do what he can do. But when it comes to Walker Buehler, I just don't know at this point. I don't know. I don't know if he's got it. I don't know if he can recapture it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm hopeful, but hope will only get you so far. Hope will only take you so far. But make sure to drop a like on the video if you have not done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. You can also become a member to the channel as well. You can go to the description. The first link in the description is the link to become a member. For less than the cost of lunch, you can become a member for an entire month. So be greatly appreciated. We got 3 different tiers. We also got the shop on the site. If you go to the YouTube channel, or legendsofculture.com. You can get your EmpireJeffTV merch. We got the tees, we got the drinkware, we got the tumblers, we got the beer glasses. We got some more stuff coming as well. So you can get your EmpireJeffTV merch at legendsofculture.com or directly on the YouTube channel in the shop. And also make sure to tap our link when you're shopping at Fanatics, whether you're getting your NBA, NFL, or MLB gear or more. Make sure to use our link. Your shopping experience does not change. You could probably get some discounts by using the link. They sometimes throw some discounts our way to our guests. But the good people at Fanatics have agreed to donate a portion of the sale to the channel whenever you make a purchase using our link. So would appreciate it. And thank you to those who have done so already. And once again, like I said, make sure to tune in tonight. Playback.tv/EmpireJeffTV to watch the game with us live to get that real Dodger coverage, man. Appreciate you guys once again. Controversial man says Lakers ain't done none, hoping for something before training camp. Yeah, that's why I haven't done a lot of coverage of it. Really nothing to talk about right now. We can do coulda, shoulda, wouldas, hypotheticals, which are fun. But my schedule has been kind of limited, so I'd rather talk about reality than hypotheticals right now. So the turn of the month when we get into September and things start getting closer to training camp and stuff like that, well, I'll start pumping out these Laker videos. No problem. And if something happens, and I'm working on some stuff, I'm working on a couple of videos that I'm doing. It's gonna be tied into an article on my Substack that I think you guys will enjoy. And obviously we got 8/24 coming up. We got Kobe's birthday coming up. We got Kobe Day at Dodger Stadium. We got some things coming up, so we may tap in on some stuff here. Let's see. Chris says, yes, please, Walker Buehler. Man, I hope so. We need him, man. We need him to get right. He's another talented arm, a guy that can has got swing and miss stuff that is going to be heavily counted on if he can get out there on that mound in the postseason, man. And to take to lighten the load on a Glass now, on a Yamamoto, on a Kershaw, and these guys, man. So if they can just get their stuff together, these guys, man, it'll make a world of difference. And that is a fact. Roy says pitching Buhler is like your mom telling you to eat your spinach because no food. You don't like spinach, but no choice. He's calling him spinach man, huh? Yeah, right now it feels that way, right? Him and Miller, you ideally are kind of thinking like, oh man, we put these guys out there. We have no idea what we are going to get. No idea what we're going to get. And that's a frustrating place to be in. It's an uncomfortable spot to be in for a manager, for a teammate, and for the pitcher himself. Like Walker Buehler stepping onto that mound knows the struggles he's going through. He has an ERA north of 6 over his last 15 starts. Like he knows this, right? So for him, he's thinking about it too. It's mental for sure. He's got to get it together, man. Lewis says, Big Brother Jeff, I'm falling on playback. Following on playback. Oh, appreciate you. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, playback is dope, man. It's I was doing a lot of NBA coverage over there. I've kind of been the main guy, kind of bugging the hell out of them all year about baseball. So I kind of got the sneak peek on that. It kind of like let me test out a couple of things, and then my schedule went to hell, and I wasn't able to do it. But right when they opened it up to everyone, but you guys heard it on some streams I did where I'm doing a live test right now, and another thing that's what I was kind of doing it on. So playback, their engineering, their beta squad have been real cool with me. I'm really good with systems and all this stuff. So been working, hand in hand with them. So it's been kind of great. But I appreciate everyone who's followed over on playback.tv/EmpireJeffTV, and we'll be covering the Laker games live over there. But make sure to pull up and follow that room. We would greatly appreciate it. Chris says, using my EmpireJeffTV glass now. That's what's up. Yeah, I've got a couple of people sending me pictures that got them, man. It's funny because one of my friends who lives in Boston, who's obviously a diehard Celtic fan. He is a Boston Red Sox fan, a New England Patriot fan. So he refused to get the purple and gold one, but he got the red and white one and said, "No, this is the Olympic one." So I'm like, I don't even care, man. He posted it. He showed me love. That's my guy. Shout out to my brother Easy Money, man, who also pushed some of our shirts when we did that Boston collection. So shout out to him, man. But yeah, he got the cup and he refused to get the purple and gold. But that was dope, man. Appreciate him nonetheless. That's my brother. Controversial man says, Corona and lime go hard. The Dodger game's not a drinker, but it's a vibe. Oh, it sure does. Man, I love a lot of different things at Dodger Stadium, man. When you're going to Dodger Stadium, see, it depends what type of day it is for me, man. If it's a work night or something, I get up early. Don't get me wrong, those craft beers, those like 7-8% joints, man. Woo, man, those are special. But if I got to get up at like 5:30, 6 in the morning, then I'm just gonna walk around with the Bud Light, the Modelo, Corona, or something like that, right? But if it's like a night where it's about to get popping, then I'm out, man. I'm gonna get some of those stronger beers. I'm gonna go to that Don Julio section. I'm gonna get it popping, man. The bartenders know me at the stadium. Let me tell you, all right. The little hidden spots, little speakeasy joint. I've been to every single spot that you can have a drink in Dodger Stadium. I have been to it. I've been to it multiple times. I've been to it when they're not even open. I've been to it when they're supposed to be closed. Like I'm telling you, man, that's my backyard over there. So can't wait to get back to the stadium. I'm going Friday for sure. I got my tickets to that one. I may go tomorrow night. I've had tickets all year, but I'm telling you, my schedule has just been rough and have not been able to make it. But it's been a cool little business. You know what I mean? So, can't wait to get back to the stadium. Nothing like going to a major league ballpark. Let's see. Controversial man says, is Jack Flaherty on the Dodgers? Not a fan of him personally. He is on the Dodgers. And he's done great since he's been here, man. Jack Flaherty, aka the Kendrick fan, man. Local boy. So yeah, he is on the Dodgers and he's pitched great since he's been here. He's a guy that, hopefully is going to help us get to a World Series championship. And a guy that's been pitching great all season, man, and continue that once he got to the Dodgers. What's going on, Craig? Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're having a good night, sir. I appreciate you for tuning in early and often as usual. So I appreciate you. This ain't gonna be too long of a stream tonight. This is the Dodger pregame, like I said. Excited for this game tonight. Excited for the Dodgers to continue this win streak. Excited to have Max Muncy in the lineup for the second straight game. Excited to see Shohei Ohtani continue to hit the baseball other than out of the ballpark. Don't get me wrong. We love the home run ball. Chicks dig the long ball, right? We love it. We understand it. But it's getting to a point where, we needed Shohei to be up there, not just looking to hit home runs. He needs to get on base other ways because the guy's going to be in the 40-40 club. You know what I mean? Hell, maybe even the 50-50 club. He's out there just swapping bases, just like swiping them left and right? So you can't steal bases when you're trying to hit a home run every single time. So, if you strike out, obviously everyone knows a single's better than a strikeout, right? You get on, you can steal second, potentially steal third, and get out there, not only pad your stolen base stats. He's going to be a unanimous MVP, I think. I don't think anyone's touching him on the MVP circuit, but it's not just about that, the personal accolade. It's about putting the team in position to win. And if you're going to bat leadoff, Shohei, he can't just be up there just hacking away. You know what I mean? He's got to try to do some things to get on base as well. So I loved yesterday. He goes, no, I've been telling you, he's been trying to go opposite field the last handful of games. He's starting to work on it, figuring some things out. Probably working with Freddie on that. And he got that opposite field single last night after the last two games getting home runs. So hopefully that unlocks some things for him a little bit. Moving Will Smith down in the lineup has got him going slightly. Teoscar Hernandez is in a little bit of a rut right now, as we mentioned. So hopefully, as he starts to get going, he can come out of that. But this guy, when it comes playoff time, I'm telling you, that's what his bread is going to be buttered, man. This is what, come playoff time, when he's out there crushing these lefties, because that's exactly what he was brought in for. When he's out there just mopping up left-handed pitching, that's what we get Teo for, man. Diamondbacks win in Miami 3-1. So they pick up a half game on the Dodgers right now. The Dodgers have to win to maintain that 4-game lead. Let me check on where these other scores real quick. Orioles and Mets game. That's kind of important. We got the three best AL teams in New York all at the same time, playing at the same time. The Orioles are in Queens playing the Mets, and you got the Cleveland Guardians in the Bronx playing the Yankees. So a little stretch of baseball right now. The Orioles right now got a 7-1 lead on the New York Mets, and the Yankees were tied last I checked 3-3 with the Guardians. So let's check this out real quick and see where we are. Love MLB TV, man. Love it. Still 3-3 there, and we are in the bottom of the 7th here. I'm going to keep this game on right now. Let's see. Controversial man says, don't dislike him for anything baseball related. Gotcha. Okay. He's what are you, a Drake fan? He took Kendrick's side. No, but he's Flaherty's been pretty nasty since he's been here, man. He's been pretty nasty since he's been here, man. Let's see. Jennifer Sanchez, hello. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. If only the guys can rack up some runs early, then that takes the pressure off Walker. B. Facts. And that's what I was saying earlier, too. Like, the Mariners got the best ERA in the major leagues, right? So if you can tack on some runs on them early, get him feeling a little bit good about himself, knowing he's got a little bit of run protection there, some insurance. Not only do they have the lowest ERA in baseball, but they're terrible at the plate. So, oh man, what a catch. So, if he can get some runs behind him, knowing that those guys aren't great at the plate and knowing that his guys got to their guys, give him a little bit of confidence there, enough to just get it through. And I would love it. Not only if he gets the win, but if he can get this win going at least 6 innings, because I love the last couple of games that the bullpen has been able to settle down, people settling into roles. I'm very interested to see, because I know Kopech pitched 3 of the last 4 games. They did not pitch him yesterday. I believe that he should be our closer. I think he's going to be. I think he is. But because he did pitch 3 of the last 4 games, I think they went with Phillips yesterday because of that. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens tonight, if it's a tight game, if it's Kopech or if they go back to Phillips there. Lewis says, what do you think the score will be for the Dodgers? So last night was 3-0. It was a pitching duel. Dodgers broke out a little bit with that home run by Lux and the 2-run by Max. I'm going to say it's going to be, Buehler's got over a 6 ERA over his last 15 starts. So I don't think it's going to be that type of game, even though this is what the doctor ordered for a pitcher that's been struggling in Walker Buehler, is to face these Mariners. But because he struggled so much, I'm not even necessarily worried just about the bats. I'm worried about his control. He might be walking some guys, which will give them some confidence. The Dodgers are facing someone who's not one of their lowest ERA guys. So I think today is going to be more than yesterday. So I'm going to say the Dodgers. I'm going to say the Dodgers are going to win this one 4-2. I'm going to say 4-2. That's what I'm going to say, because obviously Buehler is not our best pitcher. We're not going against their top dog. So 4-2. That's going to be my prediction right now. Controversial man says, he said in 2018 on Christian Leahy, it's hard for him to like the Lakers because he's a Kobe fan and he doesn't like LeBron, so he a fraud to me. I mean, if he said it in 2018, if he doesn't like LeBron, he doesn't like LeBron. But he's a Kobe guy and he's an LA guy. There's a lot of guys in LA with that same mentality. I'm not one of them, but there's a lot of people, especially in these YouTube streets, that are the same way. And I get it. But he's here now. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But if he's not LeBron's not for everybody. You know what I mean? He's not. Let me see. One of those guys, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no, I got you. I get what you mean. And he is one of those guys. And there's a few of them, more than a few of them out there, man. There's guys making a literal living on the internet being those guys, man. But make sure to drop a like on the video if you guys have not done so already. Subscribe to the channel already. And like I said, that pinned chat at the top is the link to our playback room to watch the game tonight for free. Would appreciate it if you guys would tap that link, join the room, and support our playback channel as well. So Lewis asked me to predict the score. I said 4-2. Let me see in the chat. What do you guys think the score will be tonight? Who do you guys got tonight? I just obliterated my watch on my desk right now. Who do you guys have? What do you have the score at tonight? Let me know. So I said 4-2, just because the matchups. You know what I mean? If you got Walker Buehler up there, he's not going to be as sharp. You got Miller going for in Seattle. He's got a 3.29 ERA, nothing crazy. You know, he's not like sub 300. You know, he's not in the low twos. 3.29 is still good. But it's Walker Buehler is 6.02, right? So I think the Dodgers can get to him. But Buehler is definitely going to be the disadvantage here. For the lineup tonight, we got Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Teoscar, Lux, Smith, Muncy. We got Edman at shortstop tonight. Okay, and Kiermaier in center field. So I like this for a reason here. So I said that this is why I'm gonna do a video on this very soon. But I said this is why I think is gonna happen in some games. Is even though Miggy Rowe is batting like 280 something right now, right? And his glove is elite. Edman can play shortstop, which is why I also don't think that Chris Taylor will be on this roster come playoff time. Edman can play shortstop. He can play second. He can play center field. And with the way that glove of Kiermaier has been, when you got Mookie in right, Kiermaier in center, and his bat has not been trash since joining the Dodgers. Okay. But that being said, Kiermaier is probably going to make this baseball team in the playoffs. He's probably going to be on the postseason roster. And there's going to be games like this where Edman, because he's a switch hitter, is going to play shortstop, and Kiermaier is going to play center field. So this is going to be a very, very strong defensive lineup. And there are going to be different versions of this that will be our playoff lineup as well. Court Kings Chris says, I'm okay with LeBron having statue in front of Crypto. I am too. Like I said, here's the thing, man. I think Crypto, or wherever the Lakers play 30 whatever years from now, it's going to be a museum of all these NBA legends and greats that not only played here but won here. And if LeBron never wins another title here again, I know there's people saying, no, he's got to get this, he's got to get that. But you got to understand, man, he won it in the Kobe year. He got Anthony Davis here. Like LeBron James, I'm not always with all the antics. I'm not always with all the stuff that comes with LeBron, but it comes with LeBron. Like LeBron is his own business, right? He's his own entity. And with that, I don't fault him for prioritizing his entity. I really don't at all. But to me, like I said, I do believe he should get a statue at this point because he helped get us a chip, right, in the Kobe year. And he's kept us relevant post-Kobe. And, if he gets another one, my God. But like I said, I think that wherever the Lakers are playing 30, 40 years from now, it's going to be a museum of all these just NBA legend, first ballot Hall of Fame guys who came here, played here, and won here. And I think a lot of those guys are going to have statues. And I think that's a good thing. I don't think it's necessarily something. It'd be one thing if LeBron came here at this age, at 39, he played 2 years, didn't win anything. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, but he came here. He's about to be here almost as long as Shaq was, if not the same amount of time that Shaq was. I know he didn't win the amount of rings that Shaq did, but he's got at least one, right? He broke the NBA scoring record wearing a Laker uniform. I think it qualifies. That's just me. That's just me. Controversial man says, I want Bron to win one more here in LA, then he's going to be a certified Laker legend. It's very interested to split on that conversation. And it's a fun conversation because there's a lot of strong opinions on it. When it comes to LeBron James, there's strong opinions anyways. The parade will be the ultimate send-off. Yep. So, but speaking of parades, man, hopefully the Dodgers are a couple months away from a parade. Hopefully 2.5 months from now, we're in downtown LA celebrating a 2024 World Series championship for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And that's exactly what this team is built for. Anything less will be frustrating and disappointing. But they're built for years to come. They will get some. I notice I said some. They're not going to get one. They're going to get some. And it would be fantastic if it was this year. But the parade I want to see, because the Dodgers, we haven't seen a parade in Los Angeles for the Dodgers since 1988. We won in 2020, but we couldn't get the parade. So the Dodgers need that parade. We absolutely need that parade. The city needs it. The team needs it. The players need it. Major League Baseball needs it. It's just a parade in Los Angeles for the Los Angeles Dodgers would be massive. It would be huge. It would be incredible. And that's what we're hoping for. So this game kicks off in a little over 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down on the Dodgers pregame. And we will catch you guys in about 30 minutes or so over on playback.tv/EmpireJeffTV. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure to join us over there. Drop a like on the video if you have not done so already. And subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And join us over on Playback. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go Dodgers. Hopefully Walker Buehler can do his thing tonight. And I'll catch you guys post-game. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Enjoy the game.